I took this pen for 30 days. I lost around about 21 pounds. This wasn't anything to do with aesthetics. I didn't need to lose weight. It was purely an experiment. It's going viral everywhere. And I've been in this industry for 10 years and I wanted to see what it was all about. Even to the point that people are building huge followings just based on talking about their experience on this stuff. But now TikTok are banning people actually talking about it. So I'm now about 6 weeks after taking it. A few people have asked me, have you gained weight, etc. The answer is yes, I've regained weight. And here's my kind of honest thoughts on the whole thing. Prior to going into this, I already had the knowledge of how to do it. I've helped thousands of people do that over the last 10 years or so. I've been extremely lean, I've been overweight, actually was in an obese category at one point. So technically I know what both feel like. I mean, you're trying to cut for a photo shoot or single digit body fat, those last few weeks of doing that is the same level of difficulty when someone's got 50, not even 50, 100 pounds to lose. For them to try and lose that and have that element of willpower is all they think about is food. Not to mention there's a massive emotional attachment to these things. People don't get into those positions for no reason. And that level of hunger is brutal, the level of cravings is brutal. Anyone that's done bodybuilding will know that. And a lot of bodybuilders are now taking it as a result. So is this the solution? No. It's a no but. As I mentioned earlier, TikTok are banning accounts of people talking about GLP-1s. And they're sharing their experience. Nothing against this girl, but if I play the clip.
I don't think it's talked about enough, the whole maintenance thing. I'm no expert, absolutely not. I've only been doing it for 2 months. And I moved down from 7.5, which is what I was on for 9 months, to 5. Lost so much so consistently for a year to now be gaining again. The weight has just literally just been piling back on again. I think I've gained like 7 pounds. And I was just thinking last night, like, nobody really actually knows what they're doing. So anyway, I've started back up on 7.5 since I've moved to Cloud Pharmacy. And we're going to see how that goes.
She says in her video that she hasn't been doing that long. She's not an expert. So no, she's not trying to be. She's just trying to showcase her journey, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes down to it, I could probably tell her why she has gained the weight. As hunger goes up, food volume goes up, so you're holding more food, so that's weight in itself. More food might mean more carbohydrates, which mean you're going to store more water, glycogen in the muscle. So she might not have actually gained any body fat, but then the catalyst to that, without the actual coaching alongside it or the knowledge alongside it, then leads people into this cycle. And I've been in that cycle for a long time, until the last few years. Even as a coach, I was in a cycle of doing photo shoots to get myself in shape. It would get completely out of shape, and that would just repeat itself. The problem now stems from the fact that without the right support, coaching, which I don't think the medical industry provide or even have a clue how to provide, the issue that not a lot of people are talking about is the fact that you will lose muscle on this, most likely. Certainly if you're on it for a prolonged period of time, which if you are on it, you should be on it for a prolonged period of time, otherwise you're doing it for a quick fix. When you lose weight on an extreme deficit, it's very hard to push yourself in the gym, even to maintain your progress in the gym. Certainly very hard to push enough to build muscle, and in which case, whenever you're so low in calories, you end up losing muscle. So you lose a lot of fat, but you also lose a lot of muscle as well. So then when you end up in the cycle without the right support, what happens? You then regain the fat and you've lost muscle mass, which we know for our old age is super important. One of the number one things that leads people to go downhill as they get older is bone density and muscle mass. That's not even debatable. And I'm aware of the fact that we're pushing this, and even to an extent, I was saying how it was the easiest diet I ever done. It was the easiest diet I ever done, which I still stand by. I'm absolutely not saying, I've got clients on this, but this is what I'm saying, for the right candidate and the right support alongside it, it is a revolutionary thing. I just think it's not to be glamorised. And if someone does have 100 pounds to lose and they've been in this cycle for years of losing a little bit of weight, never getting there, losing trust in themselves, and they want to just live a better life, then this 100% could be the catalyst for them. I do think there's a massive part that we're missing, and it's the support and the guidance during it and certainly after it. So I got a bit of hate a few videos ago on someone saying, I always look at these things to see if someone's trying to sell me something. I'm certainly not trying to sell you these, but I've been coaching for 10 years. And whether you're on one of these or not, coaching's always going to have a place. Something that I don't really think AI can help with, but I don't think it can replace that human connection that you get with someone. Regardless, there's some free stuff down below. If you are interested in coaching and you've been watching my videos a wee bit, then that's down below as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.